Hello, it's Juliana here, and I noticed that other doll collectors sometimes make top 10 or top 5 videos on their favorite Rainbow High or Shadow High dolls and all that. So I want to make one on just my Rainbow High and Shadow High collection, who my top 5 are. And this has not changed since I first started the channel. So if you know who they are, you know who they are. But yeah, first I want to introduce my top favorites because one question my audience has never had to ask me, even in Q&As, is who my favorite dolls in my collection are. Because the answer is so in your face and so self-explanatory that you would have to be blind not to see it. Because it's just that obvious. So if it wasn't obvious enough, my top favorites are the Storm twins, Veronica and Naomi Storm. I always preferred Veronica just a tiny bit over Naomi, but they're both such strong, amazing, and beautiful dolls I just really fall in love with, and I do not have any faults about either of these girls. They're perfect. As someone who does grow their nails out in real life, I know I gotta paint them again for NMV's birthday party, which is on June 9th. But whenever I saw dolls with nails like mine, these are natural, by the way. These are not fake, but whenever I saw nails with extra long nails like mine, I knew I found something special. And I saw so much of myself in them and their fashion because in real life, I love goth fashion. I love wearing black. And even the pop of purple and the oil slick with their color theme blended with the black. Perfection. Like normally I hate the use of super bright colors on on most dolls. It's overwhelming, but on these girls, it's just executed so beautifully and so perfectly. I do not have any complaints or criticisms. And the Storm Twins are dolls that I will get multiples of a lot because I love them so much and they're my personal comfort characters. And with me getting duplicates, I've had people wonder, why don't I customize any of them? It's because I just don't have the heart to. I never had the heart to. I never have the heart to eye swap Veronica Main. So this is my original set. I got that on June 9th of 2022, and they're my daughters. They're my little baby angels. There's really nothing else I could say about my emotional attachment to these girls. They're my muses. They're my inspiration for even just finding my own self-confidence. Because seeing them in the Rainbow High animated series, strutting into rooms, and just showing up with this confidence, they belong, whether they're on the right side of history or not, that's beautiful to me. That's powerful. Them seeing the unfairness with the Rainbow Vision stuff and just wanting to do something about it. I love that so much. Even if part of half of it is just them causing chaos and doing MJ Evil Twin stuff, they're my girls. They're my babies. And their personalities are incredible. And Veronica's brutal honesty, beautiful. And even just the fabrics with their clothing. Such amazing, high quality fabrics. Their accessories are really detailed. They have fully functional purses. Just by watching the top 5 video, you have been blessed by my out-of-box perfect goth angels. Now, moving on to the next doll on this list, Demi Batista. So moving on to my third favorite after Naomi, Demi Batista. So this is doll I also have another copy of in box. I'm sure as I mentioned before, I do have 3 sets of Storm Twins mint in box as well, but I do have a mint in box Demi. Because this doll is just that beautiful, and just, I love her hair blend and how it just really perfects Emmy's hair blend, in my opinion. Like, I always loved Emmy's hair blend, and this doll just takes it to the whole next level by having a darker purple and the black paired with the other shade of purple, and it's gorgeous. Her bows, just, I am obsessed with her little bat bows. They're so cute. The earrings, and her whole entire outfit. I know mine is slightly restyled to resemble Elizabeth from Monster High a bit more because of my fan fiction, which is called That's When to Conquer Monster High. If you've read it, you know Demi's a big character in that story because of her resemblance to Elizabeth, which is kind of insane, but just, yeah. I love this doll. I love her fashion, and just, she's just so perfect for just having a vampire doll, or a doll that's goth and beautiful and captures that vampire aesthetic with really high quality clothing pieces. Demi's amazing. If you don't like this doll, what is wrong with you? Because, yeah. And with older and high quality, all the pieces this doll comes with are separates. So you can really style her to your liking, or just keep her original outfit as is, because she's so beautiful, and just the quality of the clothes is fantastic. With original Rainbow High, and her makeup. Look at that face. Look at that face up. I know there's a lot of people who think oh, she looks too much like Veronica, which, considering how much I love Veronica, maybe I'm biased with liking Demi, but I feel like her makeup differentiates her from Veronica a lot. Her makeup's just really different from Veronica's makeup. And she has the vampire bangs, and just even the use of the white eyelashes with the black makeup around them too looks really cool and really unique and really different. Demi's incredible, and if you do not have this doll, totally pick her up. Totally get her. She is completely worth it. Whether you want your own Elizabeth clone, or whether you just want a beautiful goth doll that is more affordable than trying to afford the more expensive Monster High option. So for the fourth favorite, I'm sure if most of you who've been supporting the channel for a long time, I'm sure you know it's Heather. So Heather Grayson was was originally Shadow High Series 1. Then she got like some later releases in the Rainbow High rebrand, which I only do have the collector doll right now, and I really want to get her other 2 releases in that, but... So my original Heather has been slightly restyled, but, like, she is such a gorgeous doll in her own right. I love her split dye hair. I love how unique her makeup is. And just how experimental it looks. And just, like, she's such a cool, beautiful goth doll. Like, you can even put this doll in bright colors, and she's beautiful still. Like, she has the kind of color palette that can just really balance out even the most brightly colored outfits if you want to. But her grayscale is just really cool and really unique and really just different compared to a lot of doll lines. It's just really beautiful in photographs. And all the clothes she comes with are just really cool and really good and just really unique and specific to her. And yeah, the whole black and white aesthetic is just really cool and really versatile. Then there's her collector doll, which they did do makeup differently on this doll, and they did add a septum piercing. But this is another amazing Heather doll as well. And if you do not have a Heather doll, totally pick one up, because she's amazing. And the styling on, like, all of her dolls that MJ has released is just phenomenal. Like, she's easily one of their best dolls, especially her original. And another thing I love about her is that she is the, like, Storm Twins, like, canonical, like, best friend in the Rainbow High anime series. So you know how they're kind of, like, more so, like, bully characters, where they just kind of do their own evil twin stuff and don't really show much, like, kindness towards other people. They're actually close enough to Heather to where Heather, like, is allowed to, like, to like, maniacal laugh with them. And you can tell, like, that Heather's their best friend. Heather's the person closest to them, and their friendship is just really beautiful. And, like, just the way they look out for Heather, with Heather being, like, their adoptive underclass woman, it's like the whole, like, upper class woman and underclass woman dynamic is just really cool between them and Heather. Like, it's just amazing how much they respect Heather and, like, Heather respects them. And that's, like, total friendship goals. Really beautiful, really amazing. And the Storm Twins are fortunate to have Heather in their lives. So for my 5th favorite Room High Shadow High doll, this easily goes to Ainsley. Like, yes, I know there are other dolls that probably have prettier faces than Ainsley, but I love how Ainsley has this gorgeous, like, black and purple hair blend that looks good with so many outfits. And then her original doll does come with 3 extra outfits that look really just beautiful and goth and have so much insane restyle versatility that it just blew my mind whenever I got her, and how many outfits I was able to create with, like, her and other dolls' pieces. As for her base doll, she is one of the few Rainbow High dolls with the really bright blue eyes, which does make her, like, stand out as being very unique with that. And then there's her makeup, which it's a darker and more, like, versatile take on, like, other dolls' trend of having like rainbow eyeshadow and stuff. Like I feel like she does the rainbow eyeshadow just really beautifully, and like it just creates this beautiful pop of color amidst like all the darkness that is like her hair and her fashions. And like, yeah, Ainsley is very much a goth girl. She's very much a goth doll, and 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 that aesthetic is just strong and beautiful with her. And I also love her original character bio from the Rainbow High animated series a lot, because this bio does talk about how like her parents like compare her to like her like older sister, and how like she how they originally didn't want her to like go into fashion originally, and just like, and yeah, her character bio just shows that she's someone who's strong and independent, and who's really just carving her own path in life. Like, she's doing her own thing, whether all the people around her are supportive of it or not. And her friendship with the A's is also really healthy and really beautiful. And something I love about Ainsley is how she's a perfectionist. She's a hard worker. She's an overachiever. She is basically like the opposite of the Storm Twins when it comes to like her personality and how she treats people. And just like, and yeah. So I guess like having her and them in the same group of goth dolls on my channel does create a really nice balance that I just really like. Where she is like the stabilizing force against like all their chaos and their a little bit more unhinged thoughts at times. And then there's my second Ainsley, who like I am working on customizing to a Homer Akemi from Doka Magica. I need to figure out like how to make the pings just lay a little flatter, or like what kind of gel to use to get those things gelled down, make them stay. But this doll has been customized, and this doll really taught me the amazing quality that like the Rainbow High dolls are when it comes to doll customization with them. Like, you could, if you know the method, you could like you like use a blow dryer to safely pop the heads off and like change out their eyeballs. And like, yeah, yeah, this was also my first eye swap, and honestly, I feel like how Ainsley just made the perfect base doll for Homer Akemi. And the purple eyes with this doll, like, before doing the Madoka Magic custom doll project, I didn't know if I needed to eye swap her and make it perfect, but like once I went through with it, I'm like, I just love her purple eyes. And this is one of those dolls I just like to hold and brush her hair and just kind of take care of her a little bit, because yes, I know I did customize her into one of the like the darkest, most complex characters in the Madoka Magica franchise, but this doll is special and comforting, and she was originally my restyle Ainsley, who I didn't really have much to do with. So I'm just happy that I found like a purpose for her that makes her just as worthy as a goth doll as her original doll next to her. But yeah. But I'm sure looking at the whole group, you see a bias here. The list of dolls has not changed. And this is what I'm talking about with the original Rainbow High doll line and the amazing goth dolls they produced. And how, like, the rebrand can't even hold a candle to this. Like, I know Misty and Genevieve exist, but like, and they're a little edgier, but I miss how Rainbow High used to do goth dolls. I miss how Rainbow High used to put out such perfection when it came to using goth color palettes. And now, like, they're severely underutilized. So, to whoever's watching this, feel free to drop who your personal top 5 favorite Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls are in the comments, because I would love to hear from you guys and your opinions on this. And also, MGA, if you're watching this, please make more goth dolls. I miss that. I love that. And bring back Shadow High while you're at it. So goodbye, mysterious audience. I love you. And if you appreciate watching the channel. And that was me talking about my top 5 favorite Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls in my collection. Even if nobody asked for it.